kithira ngio chari makareka mwanya ndene ya gatheti nao kire gatheti ya The Standard karatasi na kambere mandiko gatheti ya war against Matiang'i akenena makawatire nyuma ya former waziri Matiang'i kwithira itumiria mieri na mithuru akethira akirwire tike urais mwaka-ini 2027 irikana nende athieti ba urais William Ruto ni bambiritie kwamba kambe ya utira ni ba muthire inya buru na raumite ntere cia Gusii land. Driando quote Julius Ogamba CS Education Aduatri, it is true professionals from the Gusii community met, you can't threaten someone because of his or her political beliefs. These were top professionals from our community. And then Richard Onyonka akawatire, they are here every weekend, flying in a dozen of helicopters, intimidating civil servants, bribing people in the name of economic empowerment rallies. Where is this money coming from? So, ronororo orele tubone kiri karatasi neka tutandatu na mwanja na irikana nyuma ya kundi bimwe biantu wetwa ni rutero thirikari bariwe ni njira imwe ya kwerio kripo mibango ya Matiang'i ya kwithira kirombeti kia president mwakene yo 2027 nonto irikana Kindiki and Farouk have been actively involved in various events in Kisii and Nyamira County. So kuringana na bom, this is one way ya utira Matiang'i atina kainya bru kuromba itikiu ikirikanwa 33% niyo amount ya kura ila Rais William Ruto onere Kisii mwakene yo 2022 ikirikana he received 37% in Nyamira County. So na kwedia kuongela wati mbarubwawe ntereusi Kisii kiri kithurana kwa mwaka yo 2027. Salutes flying blind in city without CCTV. Irekana kinyanyuma ya thirikari kwithira itumira mbesi nyingi muno wikira kamera cia CCTV muchimuna ni Nairobi atetika mwaka yo 2012 na mwaka yo 2015. Irekana mwaka thai ute CCTV kinyemwe ikuruta ngwe urako batere muchimuna nayo Nairobi kana wenda CBD na barabara irane netio connect CBD ikirigana kiume kimwe nyuma ya wakili Chalo Bobwa kwithira kirathwa ni antu batikumenyeka achunkuni ba kana detectives mwaka thai batira watandithia kumenya urethira akirathwa na ibao kinya ba murathire karatasi na katwele teachers back Missouri on hosting GSS in high schools career path. The Kupet Secretary General echoed by NAT officials at the State House on Saturday after calling for GSS to be domiciled in secondary school. Missouri made a case of moving GSS from primary schools, citing lack of infrastructure, especially science laboratories. So, arimo ne bedrite bakibak Missouri kiri ituriawe kurita junior secondary school kiri primary anotie and kiri secondary school etomi badua kutina infrastructure ya utetheria GSS kiri primary schools. No kiss, no marriage. Court wendens divorce grounds redefines cruelty. Justice Nyakundo ruled that no couple should be coerced into sustaining a marriage that exists only on paper. The case before the court involved a couple married in 2012 who had not been intimate since 2020. Hallelujah. Kinyembo kethira bure ene na boa seina maratasi na boe tekaniria nange kukiombo bwathrana lakini kwena mantu yange basic yara ya bwithika kiri antubeli baurene kuringana na Justice Nyakundi that because ibose inandirite marriage certificates no itino ibwike amwe ibutheka ni late amwe so ukaguthira no kiss mantu yange marriage batu kwethira ikinya muthia no ntoke zire ya iri ariria antuborande mwaka ni 2012 indi they have not been intimate since mwaka ni yo 2020 ya mwaka ni yo 2020 yani 5 years down the line They have not been intimate. Okay. Katasne Katuna, Ruto keeps off politics, honors Ichung'wa's father's legacy, and Tuko Yoro, nekurada madhiko ya ithe wa majority leader Kimani na Ruto naronekanire kweba siasa buru kiri kurika na mukuru uyu no kadha Kimani akiwa nethirite akiurwa bonene nonto bwa kudefend utongerie bwawe na wa Kimani nabatire kwithira aita na mbere kwa tombaru ni antu bantere chia Kikuyu. Sakaja's show unfolds in Nairobi, ever spanning suckers of governance. Without playing detective here, it is telling that much of political noise we hand, suggesting that keeping Nairobi stable keeps broad-based governments and Kenya stable at least until 2027. So Sakaja returning between broad-based government nukurika na narenda kuthira kebelwetine lakini baba na Ruto beya apa mutetheria na kwithira bakidiri impeachment ireo. So bawethera ni kuona ura Sakaja kethira kimanuva kiri utongeria bwa county ya Nairobi at least mwakene yo 2027 kendo tira kutina by election ikeira in between the ina 2027. The Gachagua gambit Dindi Ruto era by Austin is DP too soon. The impeachment sparked a standoff and gave fresh momentum to the opposition against Ruto's government. Anxieties surrounding the president has forced him to engage in re-election campaign. Kumurika Mangatheti na kuria kumbe Rais William Ruto na abwithirie makosa kuinga munini wa Rigathi Gachagua kuri mapema muno na utubo ni bwithire bukirura mirango engi ya Rais Ruto kwita na mbere kuuro ni aria ni bawe ntu Gachagua nonekanite kwa force nene kiri corona thirikari ya William Ruto, especially kiri Mount Kenya region. We move quickly kiri cartoon ya Ntuko. Kiri cartoon ya Ntuko kwena kiuri kikura and then kwena dark in 21 days. I think kiri kinene kiri yao ni kia matuki iruria amatuki na wanda na musumeno yuria sanctions ilibatire wiki rwa matuki especially rira wawatikana utumirite ndawatia kulikithia misuli ya kumatoka kiri gatheti ya Nation Katazna campaign podium August 2025 August 7 Bonda team, August 9 Nairobi Youth, August 15 Nyamira and Kisii, August 29 Meru, September 2nd Kuria West and Kuria East, September 2nd Turkana, September 11th Kisii, September 12th Murang'a, September 13 10,000 teachers. Yani State House ni ralolelwa na utuweka campaign podium na rakiri in just 1 month kuna delegation 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 delegation kenda chidri tikilionga State House kiri kudram support ya election ya thirikari ya William Ruto mwakene yo 2027. Crisis in public universities as don't set to strike. Ronaldo karatasi neka tutandatu na lecturers niwe dirite bayitumiria wita kiri mugomo yoro remantu igusirero kwa mishara yo na demands iriwa money comprises 2.73 billion from 2021-2025 CBA that was due in July and 8.8 billion from 2017 to 2021 CBA. So kuringana na dons back na lecturers ba barua bo akudira RSG tedre ikia sorted by thirikari then batina onge tibala wita kiri mugomo kienda kulasimithia thirikari yithira ibara ya mbeca tio wasu ni confirm iteka wa its resolve is to go on strike over 11.5 billion, citing government in kwithira ide in an action. So thirikari bari no mwanka bete mugomone wethira thirikari ni rete kubokiriro kyo bara ya Harriet Chiotia 11.5 billion. Bob killing DCI 6 lawyers banking history. Nyuma NTETO kumbuka lawyer uyu Bobu narari na marando either kirisha law kana kirima bank nende kuririkana DCI ni bambiritie banking history yawe tienda kumenya kaumoka beta tiawe na kumenya kithira iti mwetsi changi te kirima ntigi ukinyaniria kwa ikuo kiawe. Inside kwa Bizarro where hope was turned into shallow graves. Ririkana at the dusty center of Bizarro, laughter drift across the air as school children chase after worn out football on the ground of the local primary school. They kick with abandon, their dreams pinned on becoming the next football legends. To them, this is just another ordinary day in the village filled with innocence and ambition. Yet, just 5 kilometers away from their carefree game, beyond the scrubby bushes into the shadows of Chakama Ranch, lies a wound where joy has been placed by dread, where hope was manipulated into horror. So anaibethera baichethera kiani kiri ukwe na kwa Bizarro bateka menye just 5 kilometers away nikuo kwithirite kukialulwa no twika arantu bethirite bakithi kwa kiri tuburitwe uru muno no tubwa uritani bodhoku bwa kindini. Karatasi neka mwanja. Teachers medical cover to be enhanced after Ruto cave scene. A president directed that the scheme be reviewed to match that offered to public service officers. Now, more than 400,000 teachers employed by the TSC Service Commission are said to benefit from an enhanced medical scheme following a deal struck by President William Ruto with union officials. Not only did the president's accede to the demands of the Kenya Union of Teachers (NAT) and the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education (KUPPET) to review the scheme, but also directed that it be improved to match that of that offered to public service officers. So, President William Ruto na redira itikanidie na rimo ngrimana yana scheme yo ya mantu yo gimbo mwiri ayithire ke improved kana itithwa standard kendenya obethera bakiamukira utungata bo gimbo mwiri ya Abraham maafisa bangi bathirikari ba kwa mukira. Storm of a plan to broaden Senate's powers. A proposal by senators to expand the mandate of the Senate has sharply divided opinion, with critics warning that the far-reaching changes could raise constitutional and legal challenges. The Constitution of Kenya Amendment Bill 2025, co-sponsored by Majority Leader Aaron Cheriot and the Minority Leader Stewart Mazayo, seeks to significantly strengthen the Senate's legislative and oversight powers. It was first read on the Senate on August 7th before being referred to the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee. The bill is scheduled for second reading on November 6th. So, ituare ya mbunge ya Senate kwa diotiongela mainya ya oversight na NTETO ingiri bwetha choni mbunge iririkana chiomba kureta mikuchenie mingi muno nonto power siomba komatch kinyati ya National Assembly ko kugetha kwena nkrithano tia no batere kwethira arena mandate ya kuruta ngwe kanerenge rungu rwa thirikari nene na chia matura. Gachagua was forced to abandon Mbeere North race. The boardroom intrigues behind withdrawal of Mr. Rigathi Gachagua's DCP from Mbeere North by election have come to light, revealing a bruising power struggle that nearly fractured the Mount Kenya political bloc. The wrangles escalated to such an extent that the former deputy president sanctioned a private opinion poll before arriving at the no contest verdict. His decision to step aside caught many supporters off guard, raising questions about how a man positioning himself as the king of the mountain could retreat from such a pivotal contest. After unveiling this CPL this year, Mr. Gachagua claims that some of allies were ready to resign from the National Assembly, Senate and County Assemblies to seek fresh mandates under the new party. Yani iririkana Rigathi Gachagua atakarire nthi na irita kiri kinyang'anyiro kia kinini kia Mbere North. Iririkana na Mbere wita boardroom akara nthi with research na nyuma ya kuona kiama kiawe gitena popularity ya kuthurwa dene ya Mbere na kinyankweva nkirithano ya ngwataniro ya opposition nirio Gachagua amwire kwirita kiri kinyang'anyiro kiu na bamwa support candidates wa DP kenda bari United Opposition bomba kwithira baki deliver itikiu kiri kithurano kinini kia mweri wa November. Cartoon yantuko iliwa run. Why not? I was convicted. You were only impeached. Constitution 2010, it upside down. So I think okay, akoleliao kuina mubunge wedrite aikwa nchera no tu kana kwira wakabungo no tu bwa utumira mbesa buthuku chimuingi no nyume nethira akirita mbeca ine tikirua kwithira akirombeti kia mujumbe nende constitution is upside down ediwa atire uwe kore convicted I was convicted uwe kawe ngiro. So in short agudra we ngirwe ana we impeachwe. You cannot compete with anyone kirikethurano kana anywhere, but no either utwiri kibungo na kibungo ekethire kebelo, but matters impeachment it is not possible. Ano tukinya video magatheti nguchokeri nkatho na tubuko dawatandite na uni ngutume kristundo chetu cia Word FM gichunge matini awetithina mbere kumathaimo nkatha ithatu na kumatha ithatu nkethira ngichokera kiri mubango yoko ari mantu igi ukinyiria pothirikari cha matura kana wenda devolution together twina Usilio Kaimenyi.